everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play RimWorld. Actually, I have no idea what that thing at the top left was. I probably should have read that. Because it did look like it was pretty important. Hopefully that wasn't all that bad, and I'll check it between the next episode. So, if you weren't here last time, I almost made a critical mistake and almost lost Bard. He actually he went on a mental break, and I completely didn't notice that he was even anywhere close to that. In fact, I'm a little bit surprised he was so close. But one thing I need to check right away was, yeah, Bard was actually our gardener. So we actually critically need to get someone else working on that. So unfortunately, the research can wait. Still very nice, very important. Would be very nice to get those blasting charges all set up the way we want them to. But Sean seriously needs to get us some food growing, because if we don't do that, then now before too long we'll start getting some mental breaks because people aren't going to be able to eat. At least won't be able to eat anything fresh. Yeah, we don't even have any food in our storage. There is quite a lot, actually not as much as I thought. There is some still scattered around the map, which is nice. Let's actually have him haul that just so we could get it in the machine. But yeah, there's some scattered around the map, but it's not a heck of a lot. At least not as much as I originally thought. A little bit up there as well, including those two. I actually didn't notice those two when I first looked. So I don't know. We're gonna be fine. I think we just need to keep a very, very, very good eye on that. At least a better eye than we had previously kept on it. So we need to add a lamp on in here, but we'll probably put the bed right there. So let's put a lamp right there, and probably right about there. Should function well for that room, I think. Oh, they're not even gonna work though. That's fine. We might as well set the lamps up in this whole area, because those rooms are gonna need to be because they're gonna need to be in there later on anyways, so might as well get started on that right now. Where is Voss? Okay, Voss is sleeping. Once Voss wakes up, we could actually go ahead and have Voss start working on the butchering the meat. We're not gonna be able to do too much with it, because basically we're just gonna butcher it and then it's just gonna sit there until we can get an actual kitchen. I almost said until we could get an actual kitchen grown. But yeah, until we could actually get what is it called exactly? The cook stove. Until we get the cook stove, it's not gonna lead to too much. And in fact, actually, let's wait on that until we actually get the cook stove going. It's a little bit of a scary fire, seeing as it is pretty close to our home, but shouldn't cause us many, if any, issues. It might burn our flowers, though. Oh no. It's gonna burn the poor little daylilies. I'm almost sure of it. Well, right now it's killing the poor cactus, like we saw before, to watch the final days of that poor wee little cactus. We should not be feeding this guy raw potatoes, so Sean, Barber, can you haul it? God damn it. I'm pretty sure they can't haul it solely because he's about to eat it once he wakes up and actually can. So that's actually kind of unfortunate. Would have rather had someone actually take the food from the nutrient paste dispenser first. How much is in there? We could actually check from that. 98! Could be better. 132, actually pretty good. Now 123. Still pretty good, though, actually, all things considered. Although, Sean, good work, my good man. I was about to say Sean really needs to start getting to work on those. He's going to bed. Fine, Sean, you could go to bed before finishing that. Makes me a little bit upset, but he can... His sleep is definitely important. Did the fire actually destroy the body that was in that grave? Yeah, the body hasn't been transferred here and it's gone. That's weird. I didn't know that fires could cremate corpses. That's actually pretty damn nice, because now obviously we don't need to worry about that corpse anymore. So that'll be good for us. Barbara has been failed to be recruited. Oh, because it's actually below his threshold. We should check where that is. He has a pretty high threshold, but we'd probably need it to be around that height anyways, and if we were to recruit him successfully. So that's actually not all that bad. And let's actually go ahead. We won't sell that yet because we don't want that room connecting to the room where we are hosting a prisoner. But once we get the kitchen started, we could actually go ahead and sell that right there. If we're going to do that, we probably actually should go ahead and delete those 2 zones so the people actually don't have to walk over corpses to get into the kitchen, because we're going to put the kitchen right next to it anyways. We'll make it its own room because I think that'll look nicer, but the 2 rooms are going to connect no matter what. So that should work out in a really nice, cool looking way, I think. Still below the loyalty threshold. Ooh, it's just at it though. Good to know that he's still a pretty happy camp. Oh no! No! What are you doing? Get out of the darkness and stop being like really mad at the world. Stop it. He's really pissed. He really doesn't like the darkness, apparently. You probably shouldn't hang out in it, then. Like, that would be the logical choice, but characters in this game don't always follow logic. We do need a trading setup, I will say. There's a lot of places that we could put that, though. I would prefer to put it in line with this whole, like, setup that we're doing. And there is a lot of room that we could do that. Like, we're gonna make a wall right there, so those could probably continue to expand along down that way as we continue. Could also probably squeeze one more up there. We'll have to think about it, though. Might not quite be enough room for that. I think it'll look really nice having all of the, like, our utility rooms, like, set up along this, like, kind of, narrow corridor area that will all connect into being, like, one room in some way, shape, or form. We won't have all of this. We won't have those 2 rooms combined, though. We'll definitely put a wall right there, so those can be separate, and it'll just, like, be this corridor room with all the separate ones connecting like that. Let's see. What do we have to worry about now? A solar flare has begun. God damn it. That's gonna slow down our process of being able to recruit Bard. Yeah, he's already below the threshold anyways, so I'm pretty sure by the time she talks to him, he won't be, recruitable. Yeah, she failed once again. Got right onto it, though. But the problem is, his mental level and loyalty and happiness is just gonna continue to go down, because now there's nothing we can do about keeping him in the light. And our frickin' gardens aren't gonna grow! We still have a fair amount of food, but that's still a big worry for us. Food is actually probably going to be a constant worry for some time, and they're going to be eating raw food for a while. This is a bit irritating. Let's go ahead and get something positive done, though, in the meantime. We could start putting down some floorings, and I think that's something we should definitely do, especially in the room with our geothermal generator. So let's put down some metal flooring in there. Should that be metal tiling? Yeah, we can make that metal tiling. We do want to save a lot of it, though, or at least a fair amount of it, because there's a lot of stuff that we do still need to build. We want to build that cook stove, which is going to take 80, but more importantly than any... we need to build the comms control as well, which is a frickin' 120. I forgot how much that takes. We do still have a lot of places where we could mine out metal, though, so... we don't need to worry too much about spending a lot of the metal, but we also need to really, really consider that the main expense that is going to be very, very important for us to keep track of is, of course, going to be these improvised turrets once we start putting those down. Holy cow! They're actually different! They're a lot smaller than they were before. I wonder if that's a change due to the disappearance of the blasting charges. Like, I wonder if that was, like, a compromise. Or maybe the research for the turrets is different? No, it's still gun turret cooling, and it's not like we could research large turrets. Gun turrets fire 4 shots in burst instead of 3. Yeah, that's exactly the same as it was before. That's interesting! It's a very, very unique and very interesting, strange, bizarre change to the turrets. It'll definitely be a fun thing to experiment with. really means that we have a lot more control over how we set them up for sure, which is a wonderful thing, because I don't know if their exploding radius is going to be decreased, the radius in which the explosion happens around them, but it does mean we'll be able to fit more of them in a certain location, which is going to be absolutely glorious for us. Okay, another squirrel body was planted down in there, and the solar flare has ended. Wow! Bard actually maintained his happiness level. That's really, really cool. Is Barbara the one who's recruiting him? Maybe I should have her try to recruit him then. Let's go ahead and do that. Might as well do that now. Of course she's gonna lose a little bit of rest, but she was practically full with that anyways. Damn it, can't right-click her to have her try it anymore. That's fine. She talked to him a little. I'll help recruit her. Apparently she's gonna start building something now, which is pretty cool for her. Oh, shoot. We need to cancel most of these, since all those will never be accomplishable for us, unfortunately. And do we need to put down some more lights? I don't think so. I'm actually pretty sure all the ones on this side, if they're growing at all, aren't really gonna grow. They're actually dying. That's a shame. That must be a factor of the lack of light. Yeah, it's actually even dark in this area. So these three are gonna be completely useless. I think these ones are still growing, albeit they're growing at a slow pace. So that's a bit of a shame. Could put down another sun lamp because I think there's enough room for it. Yeah, there is. But I would want to put it, like, right there when we eventually expand. So I think we're actually just going to deal with the ones that we have right now. They should be growing food fast enough for us. Although it does make it a little bit more frightening than it was before. We definitely need to be a bit more concerned about our food's growing pace and how fast all that actually happens. Barbara, once you're done with that, I want you to Okay, good. She's doing it on her own. Oh no, he fell asleep! That's unlucky timing. He's still at max with all that though, so he should be recruitable in almost no time flat, I hope. Shoot, we do have a scary force though. We've got a pistol, a pistol, a pistol, and a pistol. 4 pistols. So that's not all that scary, thankfully. But we do... 1! Okay, we have a horrible shot. 6 is not all that good. 5 is not all that good either, and then an additional 5? No, I didn't select the other person. Oh, okay, there we go. We got 6, a 5, another 6, and then the 1. This is a little bit scary, just because of their numbers, but I think we should be able to handle this perfectly fine. We'll go ahead and place our people up in that defensive post like we planned before, because then they should have no cover whatsoever, and I think we'll be able to handle it wonderfully. But do also need to consider that, up until this point, everyone has actually completely ignored us whenever we've put someone up there. Although we might have only put someone up there once. So it's definitely worth, putting everyone up there. When the time for the fight actually does happen. Still maxing out our battery capacity. That's very, very good. Probably should have actually selected to put some metal tiling in this room, because that's going to be pretty much actually just important to have metal flooring in. So let's actually go ahead and, like, do it all in that room. So let us see. I think we're just going to continue expanding this whole area now. Once again, I actually would really like to put the prisoner room somewhere else, as this whole area will start to expand more and more. So what we're really, really gonna hope for is that Bard will... Damn. I was gonna say what we're really gonna hope for is that Bard will be successfully recruited right now. Barbara is already working on Bard. Oh, she is! She's getting him food, okay. Let's see if once... no. Okay, they started their assault. So, Bard is gonna have to wait. Funny enough, I'm actually going to kind of hope we don't capture any prisoners here, because that's just gonna make it a little bit tedious. Having extra prisoners is always a positive thing, even if it makes things a little bit more of a struggle, but But I don't know. I kind of don't really want them right now. And shoot, they're all right here. Okay, change of plans. We'll go into defensive position right here. I think that actually should still be pretty damn good. Because now they're going to have to, like, find a really awkward position to put themselves in. Although right now this fight isn't going all that good. Okay, good. They're coming back up to us. I was hoping that they would get a little sidetracked like that. Oh, shoot. We actually have really bad cover now. I'm not sure if that's a flank, but certainly looks like it. So let's move everyone a little bit back up. Vass, you cannot be taking shots. You're supposed to be dealing them, my good sir. This is actually going pretty bad. Although, since we're only dealing with pistols, they're going to be taking very low damage per hit. But our people are just so bad. She's at 30. Crap. Crap! One down already. If we lose here, I will be the most angry of men. We actually got... Okay, we're going to back up. Because we're going to put ourselves in a position... We should have done this to begin with. We should have backed up farther. Put ourselves in a position where... Vass's... Barbara's dead. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I've been doing so bad at this game lately. What is up with that? I am really mad at myself. Killed one of them, but that's not going to be all that good because Vass is all alone in this fighting effort. And now they're shooting back at him. They're all bad. So Vass might be able to do this, but he's at 60. He's at 50 now. He's like going... We lost! Jesus Christ, I don't believe it. Ugh. Wow. I am really mad at myself right now. You know what, guys? We're actually gonna cut it here, and I'm gonna come back. We're gonna do this colony. We're gonna continue this colony. I'm gonna do everything that I did leading up to this fight. In fact, actually, can we load a save? Let's load an autosave. See where autosave 4 puts us. Probably at least in the midst of this fight. Because, like, I don't know. I hope you guys don't get mad at me for this. Because, like, maybe you'll think this is a complete cop-out or something like that. But I feel really bad because the last 2 videos have just been, like, starting up colonies that have gone, like, basically nowhere. Okay, what is this? Could not find geyser under geothermal plant, geothermal generator. Okay, that sounds like a really bad warning, but we're still getting power from this geothermal generator, so maybe it means they can't find a geyser somewhere else, and now a geyser somewhere else doesn't exist, which would be a big old pain. So let's change. Let's come back to this. I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay, guys and gals, welcome back. Sorry about that. I'm actually being a total scumbag right here. I'm not gonna lie. When I like you guys, and I want to be completely honest with you with everything that happens on this channel. And what I'm doing here right now, this is actually directly after I did that little stop, no in-between. Hopefully there won't be an in-between, but I'm save scumming. I want to make sure that we get through this fight. So we're going to go ahead and actually pause and slowly work our way, well, not, if we fail this right here, you're actually not going to hear what I'm saying right now, and we're going to go, and I'm just going to start right back over again and try and make sure we succeed. Luckily, this one is actually going much better, probably because I did what we probably should have done the first time in the way of moving everyone back up here to this cover position, but now it's starting to go a little bit sour once again. In fact, Barbara's really hurt. She's at 41, though, which I suppose could be worse. 2 of them are almost dead. In fact, I think Vass should probably fire on that one to try to take it out. That makes me sound absolutely horrible. So Vass delayed Vass's shot by having Vass swap targets, but that person is like so close to dead now. Can everyone actually fire on that person? Let me see. Yes, they can. So everyone is going to fire on that person right now. Just to single out targets, you know, make sure we take down our priorities so that we can single-handedly take down the rest of them one by one as they come along. This guy is a little bit more healthy than this lady is over here, but he's actually closer as well, so I think he should actually... it's probably smartest. Since we're already shooting at him, we're probably gonna keep with it. But probably would have been smarter to check their shooting skills first. And thankfully, okay, Barber isn't dead, just wounded. Now the raiders are fleeing. You're going down, lady. I hope. She's probably gonna get away. Yeah, she got away. Well, that's okay. We survived, and that's all that matters. Super glad that I did it on the first time starting over. Obviously, it didn't, Oh, shoot, we could prioritize doctoring now? What does that do? Is he getting food? Yes, he is. Okay, so doctoring is actually a thing in this game now. That is awesome. So glad that's a change. That'll make me very, very happy, since all that doctoring stuff will actually have an effect now on the game. So that probably means that medkits are something that we're going to want to invest a lot more in than we did in the past. So we're going to definitely try to focus on that before too long as well. But for now, let's start getting some graves built. One thing that I will say after that fight, I think we have learned that we probably actually need to get some of those defensive turrets built a lot faster than we originally had in mind. We did handle that one fine. Just if we don't build defensive turrets, we really need to make sure that we use our defense. We use strategy to our best ability, because lack of strategy was definitely what killed us that first time. We should have succeeded that fight the first time around. But because I was a silly Billy Papa Chili, we got destroyed. In what was a very dishonorable fashion, and of course I had to save scum it. But, I don't feel too bad save scumming it, since we only had to do it once, you know? And that's the first time I've done it this series, so I just don't want to start over again so early into one. Like, since we've already done that so many times with those random runs, it would make me feel very bad if I was forced into a position where I had to do that for this series. So let's see. Barber being wounded is so bad because obviously now we're dealing with only 2 people, and that raider attack, the next raider attack, could come in at any moment. We do have a new colonist, though. We don't yet, but we're gonna capture this lady. This lady's trying to grab a gun, too. You're not getting that gun, Dom. You wouldn't even be able to use it if you got it. So we're actually going to, this is not gonna be very good for our people's, sanity levels. Actually, it won't be that bad. It'll just be 2 people living in the same bedroom. Once again, why did I get rid of that bed? There's absolutely no reason to, because I still want it. We're gonna change the geothermal generator into a prisoner room, and Vass, you can go ahead and bury that body, because that lady's actually coming to us anyways, that traveler. So once that, was it a lady? Actually, it was named Dawn. Yeah, it's a male. Once again, what is with that haircut? I'm perfectly fine, or Dom. I'm perfectly fine with the men with long hair. It's just men with long hair like that. They're like going for a rock star look, I guess. It looks kind of bad, I think. But oh well. We got Dom. Got a new person on our, in our prisoner selection, I suppose. You already had a pistol. Why did you want a second one? Weird. I don't know what was up with that. We really need to recruit Bard, though, because not only will an additional person be very, very helpful to our situation. Oh no, that's actually really bad, because Barber is our frickin' warden! This is stupid. Who is our doctor? Was it Sean? Yes, it is Sean. Sean, you're doing very good doing that plant gardening work, but I'm actually gonna have you, be a doctor to Barber right now. I think that's very, very, very important for us at this current moment. We need Barber to be on her feet, walking around helping us with this whole situation. That actually seemed to do very, very little, which is kind of very frustrating. But, you know, we'll just have to deal with that. Voss, what is your main problem? What is making you really, really negative? You need rest, for one. You observed 2 corpses. You're tired. Get some rest, buddy. Get some rest, and get some rest now. Okay, good. He's gonna be sleeping in a dark room, which will be very, very annoying, but hopefully that mental break shouldn't be lasting too long. Yeah, he's already got positives. He's actually got a lot of positives coming in, despite that observed corpses still being a thing. So that's good. He also won't become critically hungry for a long while, so that makes me feel better as well. We've got a lot of pistols chilling. Once we set up that communications thing, and also once we set that up, we probably should get a drop zone going. Let's go ahead and get rid of this roof. We might as well. So, no, not no roof zone. Create a no roof zone, cover it over that, so we could show off what it actually looks like. Bada bing. Wait, what? Do we actually need to create that? Like, do our people need to build something there? Because why isn't the roof actually gone? The way I understand things, that roof should no longer exist. I don't know. Let's just remove this. We'll try to figure that out later, I suppose. Do we have more beds than we need? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4... No, wait. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we've got more beds than we need. Let's get rid of one of these. That one's occupied by Sean, so we could actually go ahead and sell this one. Completely forgot that Voss is living in that room right now. We'll hold on to that bed, because Bard will need that once Bard finally decides to become a friend once again, instead of, just being a big doofus about everything. The mental break is gone, so that's good. And Barter's okay! Barter's up and running. Awesome! Barter, you are going to prioritize doing this warden work pretty much right now. You could, yeah, work with the people, but you need to talk to Bard as soon as possible, because I want you to recruit him. Bard is actually starving to death. That really did a lot of negative things for us. Probably should have made someone else a warden in the time in between. Oh, God damn it. Once again, my play is just not what it used to be right now. I think we need to create a death corridor. I think we need to do that, and we should probably do that sooner rather than later. So let's... How do we want that to work? Our death corridor is probably going to occupy this whole expanse right here. So how do we want... It means that, like, this is going to be walled off, except for a door, which will probably be occupied, like, right there. Yeah, that'll work fine. We'll put the door right there. But that's going to roof in this whole area. So let's cancel that. We'll cancel those two, which means the door's not necessary, but we'll keep the door there for now. And then that can be a wall that would connect down there, but I don't really like that. The wall should connect right there, making this its own room instead. We'll put that all there, just to have the wall existing. Then maybe for the time being, we'll actually have power conduits connecting these two walls. Because I really do think we actually might need turrets for us to be able to hold out for the next fight, especially if we don't get Bard and maybe even another hostage ready for the next fight. Bard was a failed recruit, which is a bit unfortunate. Barber, can you actually try to do it immediately? No, I can't seem to right-click Bard. A little bit sucky, but that's just the way things roll sometime. We really need to actually also create a dumping zone. So let's put it up top. I think that's probably the best place to put it, because we're not really gonna have anything occupying this zone anyways. So we could have it occupy like that much, and then probably like start off that whole area as well. Dumping zone, I need you back. Or I need to select you, even though you're hard to see. No corpses will go in there. Only debris. Awesome. Awesome sauce. And let's go ahead and start getting rid of this debris. It's only gonna slow us down in the meantime, so you go ahead and get out of there, you go ahead and get out of there. Luckily there's nothing in there. I think that should be enough for now. We do have low food though. The problem that we're dealing with right now is that we've got a million small issues that are all kind of adding up to be one really big problem. Sean, why can't I select for you to do this? Okay, now he's gonna start doing it on his own anyways. Very, very irritating that I couldn't tell him to do that on my own. Let's see. How is Bard doing in regards to his mental ability right now? Sweet! Sweet! He's super high. Barber, how much sleep do you need? You can wake up. Oh, but actually there's no reason to have her wake up until Bard is actually awoken. Actually, how much food does she need, though? She doesn't need much of any food. So let's go ahead and wake her up. She will go ahead and prioritize recruiting him. Because if we get him recruited, I think things are going to turn around. I think things will start being very, very positive for us once again. Because that would make me feel more comfortable about getting things built. God damn you, Bard. Solar Eclipse, that's not all that bad. Is she at least growing in her skill for recruiting people? Let me see. Bard, where is the social? Social is at 6, so I actually imagine her skill is growing. Hopefully 6 is, like, okay, like starting to reach the point where she should be somewhat capable at succeeding in that, because we really need her to succeed with that at this point in time. One thing no, we can't do that. I really want to mine out this whole sector, so we could build a wall right there, which will connect all those rooms, of course, so there can actually be power going to all those lights. Holy cow, more raiders. That's really bad. Only 3 of them this time. It's a pistol, Molotov cocktail, and a pistol. That Molotov cocktail is the scariest amongst them, I think, because I really hate Molotov cocktails. We got a 5, a 7, and an 8. So these guys are probably a lot less scary than the last one, everything considered, which is a very, very good thing for us. And we do still have 3 people who are going to be fighting. A local squirrel has gone mad. No, a local boom rat has gone mad. That is actually very, very, very irritating. Only because of the fact that, that we have that raider attack coming in probably means that our people are going to be somewhat wounded. Oh, shoot, I didn't mean to have you do that, Vass. God damn it. His rest was actually pretty full, so let's actually go ahead and select him, put him up there so he could deal with the boom rat, wherever that boom rat is at this point. Okay, cool. He's pretty close. Let's actually move Vass right there. That means he should have, like, a wide range of time to shoot at that guy. Okay, so he's almost certainly going to catch on fire once that thing goes down. Please go down soon. Please, please, just die. Okay. Oh, Vass is on fire and he's panicking, but it's a rain. It's raining, so he should be okay. He's seriously gonna need, like, doctoring work, though. Like, his health is so low, and I can't tell him to go to sleep. Oh, man. I think we should build some turrets inside our base. Like, in all honesty, I don't feel all that comfortable having them chill in here, but actually, those are some bad spots to put those. Let's cancel those. And we're going to set some turrets way, way down here. This means we actually, once those things are built, or even once one of those are built, because turrets have a huge range, yeah, they'll be able to shoot whoever comes in here. This is our current death corridor, guys. This is what we're dealing with. And actually, I think that will should function very, very well. So someone should get to work on that before too long. We might get Bard up and fighting before the raider attack starts. If he is successfully recruited. It's really high. You should be able to succeed, Barter, and if you do, I will love you, but I hate you because you suck. Barter actually doesn't have a gun. We need to give her one of those pronto, so she'll actually be fighting in there. Seeing as we're only dealing with pistols, I think we could have Voss stand and fight once the next one goes. Sean has a pistol as well, so he's good to go. We only have 38 food. Sean, I think you actually need to... Why can't I right-click for you to grow on these, dude? Please, I'll force walk him there, and now I can't select for him to grow. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like the right button is a lot more flaky than it used to be in the past. With whenever you can, like, select for people to actually do things. Those need to be built. That's the one certainty right now. I'm not sure if they'll be able to be built in time. Voss, I actually need you to build that more than I need you to get food. The raiders the raiders are coming! Voss, crap. Okay, Voss needs to get inside, because otherwise, by the time he picks up that metal, it's gonna be pointless. Barber, what is wrong with these people? God damn it! The colonists have made this effort a complete failure. in all honesty. They need to fight. I mean, there's no point in having Barbara go to get that food. Sean, you go get out there as well. This episode has been such a frickin' struggle, but luckily the Raiders are being very, very idiotic at this current moment. So I think we might actually be able to get through that okay. Yeah, one's already dead. Second one is right up there. And is that the Molotov cocktail one? No, the Molotov cocktail one is setting fires to our base, which is a bit of a pain. This guy can be captured and recruited, so that's nice. And we're actually at that 35-minute mark, so I'm going to cut it in the midst of this fight. Nice to know that that lady is starting fires when there's actually rain, so hopefully things might turn around. This Raider attack was a lot less scary than I thought it would be originally. Who knows? We might be okay. Thank you all for watching. Sorry I've been a little bit tense right here. It's just we've had a lot of bad luck in the last couple of episodes, and I don't want more of it in the future. Hopefully it's making it exciting and fun, though, for you guys. That's the alternate thought I would hope. Maybe the tension will make it tense for you guys as well and keep it fun in that regard. But yeah, as I was saying, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like, comment, and or subscribing if you have not. I am the EggScrambledGamer, and I will see you all next time.